Hey, what's up? Brent from Brent Speed. Hey, it's back, the Himel Coyote Mustang. It is supercharged. Today you're actually gonna get a seat on the dyno and it's getting ready to go to the track. So hey, if you haven't, please subscribe and notify. And for those of you who don't know what the Himel Coyote is, I'm gonna tell you all about that in a minute. You got a lot of catching up to do. I have Doug with me today, but check it out. We installed the Vortec JTB Race Supercharger. We're starting this out at low boost today. About 9.5 PSI is what we're gonna be running. And then we're gonna be turning this car up in the future. But here's what's important on this car right now. So it's almost 165,000 miles. I will have links at the end. If you don't know what's going on with this car, February of 2017 is the first video I put out on it, where I bought it. Told you about buying it, went through the engine as far as just like checking it out, making sure compression is good. We built it up naturally aspirated, suspension, wheels, tires were in, I mean, tons of stuff. Two-step launch max. We've got a lot of catching up to do if you're not watching these videos, so I suggest watching those. What we're gonna do right now, to have the supercharger on, we're gonna put on the dyno, see how it runs at 165,000 almost. And like I said, it's about 9.5 PSI. So I'm gonna get in the car right now and we're gonna bring the dyno cell, look the numbers. I'll show you a little bit more on the engine, tell you a little bit more about it, and then we'll go from there. Let's go. All right, before I get this strapped down and make the pull, you look at the numbers, let me tell you exactly what we have going on here and why I did what I did. So I want to make this car a lot more boost than it is right now. That's why I went with the Vortec V7 JTB Race Supercharger. It's capable of well over 20 PSI, and I do have plans in the future for a built engine, big fuel system. But hey, the right thing to do is to put it on the stock engine, about like I said, 9.5 PSI. This does have Cook's headers on it. And I'm running basically a 93 octane calibration, but I am running MS-109 VP race fuel in the car. So I'm leaving in a couple days to go to the track. So I want to tune it basically like it has 93, but I'm going to run the race fuel for protection. All right. I don't want anything to happen to this engine yet. I don't know after I go out and race in a couple days what exactly I'm going to come back feeling. Maybe I want to go more boost. Do I want to just see how much power this engine is going to take? I don't know yet. So here's what we have going on. That's it right there. It's the Vortec V7 JTB. I will have a link in the description so you can read more about it, as well as, like always, if you wonder how much it costs to get that installed on your Mustang, you simply email quote@brentspeed.com. I am running the JLT air reduction system, DW 95-pound injectors. I'm running a boosted pump. In the future, I am probably gonna run bigger injectors than that. I'm gonna run a return style fuel system. But here's what I have for right now. And that's pretty much it. This car is an automatic. So I'm gonna get it strapped down. We're gonna make it down a pole, see what it makes. Okay, this is gonna be fun because if you've watched the prior videos, you know I've ran spray on this car, ran it for NA a long time. I brought up one of the old NA graphs. So prior, you know, the car is all over the board within like 10, but 430 rural horse, I think last time out on the dyno with 85 and an 18 manifold, 370 torque. Now we're at 631 rural horse, 7,300 and 490 torque. Awesome gain, but that's to be expected. All right, I expected to see that with what we're doing with this car. But you know, this car, if you've watched the old videos, it went anywhere from 11.1 to 11.40 most of the time in decent air. I think 10.40s with the nitrous. So I should probably be able to, with these numbers, get this back to where it was with the spray, only being about 9.5 pounds of boost. And then it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna leave in like 2 days to go out and test this. So stick around. Like I said, if you haven't subscribed, you'll get notified if you hit notify to see when I get back from the next race what it ran with this kit. And then based off of what my logs look like at the track and kind of based off of how things go, I may add more boost to it as it sits right here. I might go ahead and do the fuel system, possibly is what could happen, and then add a little bit more boost on the stock engine before I go built engine. But that, again, let's look at this one more time. 631 roll horse and then 490 torque. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. I will still probably go ahead and experiment. First time down the track, I will launch this off the foot brake, and then I'll activate the Launch Max and the two-step and see how the car hooks. Because it hooked fine, naturally aspirated, and I was launching 35 to 3,800 RPM, but we're about 100 more torque at that same RPM right now, so we'll just have to see how the car hooks and go from there. So I think what I'm gonna do is get it off the dyno right now, take it out, maybe do a little burnout if you want to stick around and watch that, and take one more look at the car. But again, I'm Brent from Brent Speed. Leave a comment. I'm happy to answer. Thanks for watching. Check this out. Well, hey, that was fun. Only reason I did that, I've been looking forward to drive this car all winter long. Got the Vortec on there. It's going to be exciting. Again, please subscribe so you can see how this next weekend works out, going on the track. And then I promise after that, there'll be more mods on this car, more boost, more power, and we'll just see what it does. So again, leave a comment if you have questions. Hey, one other thing I forgot to tell you. I mentioned earlier this did have the 18 manifold on it, and we took that off and went back to a stock manifold just to kind of like re-baseline the car. But the headers and everything are still on it. So hey, that's it. One more little drive. I'm gonna bring it back in, get the front fascia put back on there, and get this thing ready to go racing.